Hey everybody, welcome to the One Thing About Us podcast. I'm Mr. Monday Night himself, Alex. And joining me is my co-host,
Justin. I don't get no fancy introduction.
You got to do it for yourself.
Normally you do it for me.
Alright, so I'm Mr. Monday Night, this is Mr. Monday Evening, and over here we got Mr. Monday Morning.
Oh, ain't that sweet?
I know,
Why do I
I'm a
gotta
morning
be
person.
Why do I gotta be an evening?
because you're an evening person.
I'm a night person.
I don't think it's that big of a deal,
I'm also a morning person if you think about it.
but it
Because I
doesn't...
don't go to bed till the morning.
Yeah, at your own detriment.
You want to talk?
I'm usually in bed by 3 o'clock.
No, you're not.
4 o'clock. Not 6 o'clock. I don't get a snap in the middle of the day saying, "Dude, boy, went at 6." But the surprising thing is you're up by 9, so you know what? I respect that.
Yeah, I go to bed at like 10:30, and I wake up at 5:30 in the morning every day.
God bless you.
You know, just average. Yeah.
Well,
This has been some riveting conversation to start the day. Hi, yeah, let's move on to our
Bedtime
D&D.
habits with June.
yeah. So we didn't do one last week. There was some stuff that came up. But we're back this week. And
Oh, yeah, we need to recap D&D.
It's been a crazy 2 weeks.
yeah, so
So,
Take it
where
away,
did,
Dungeon
where
Master.
did we leave off last with the podcast? I forget what we said last. I think it was whenever...
it was the whole fuck you Vidic thing.
Was it Fuck You Vidic? That was the last
Vidic
one?
was the last one, yeah.
Oh my.
We left off with fucking Vidic tackling a beetle bear.
Yes. on the way to Elros's keep.
On the way to the keep. Oh goodness. There is a lot to cover. So Elros, you found your mentor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Upon their approach to the keep. The dynamic duo here, along with their friend Turk.
I
Don't
burped. I
smirk
couldn't
at
help
Turk.
that I burped.
You did. That was not a burp. That
That
was
was
a
a burp.
scoff.
We fought a witch that I was completely useless against.
Oh yeah, that was at the base of the mountain.
Yeah, because I just couldn't do jack shit to her. All my rolls were shit, and I was just missing everything.
It just gets me, like, you make this character that you're like, it's such a badass in your mind, and then you roll that dice, and it just gives
I
you
have
what-
risked my life twice for people. I did it for Turk,
Mm-hmm.
and then the last time we were fighting the witch, she had you. She was inside your mind fucking you up, and I enticed her to come out and take me over instead.
Yeah.
This is true.
So appreciate it, because there's a lot of shit in that brain that I don't want to.
That's why I was like,
Dragging
come.
you through every bad memory you've ever had.
That's why I was like,
There's a
come
lot.
for me.
So,
But Justin has a habit of when he rolls bad, he just grabs his dice and says, "Fuck you."
Yeah, I
you
don't
don't
need to
even
see
get
it.
a real chance to see. What was that number again?
Which
Don't worry
roll?
about it.
Don't worry about it. It wasn't good. Just know I missed. Remember, crisscross applesauce, fireball.
You're just sitting down. I was tired, man. I got my ass whooped.
I'm the one that almost died. 3. Just remember 3.
3 what?
So, he had 3 health left on that.
That's what I got down to, was 3. Those fucking jellies beat
And
the
it
shit out of me.
had a chance and missed. I almost killed Vidic.
Well, you would have unconscious them. And then I would have
He'd
saved
had
them.
to do his saving throws.
Yeah, death saving throws.
Now, Lord knows how that would have went.
But yeah, we fought the witch,
Fought the witch, saved the town from...
kissed the mayor.
Yeah, you made out with the mayor. Got a little frisky with the barkeep.
Oh, I didn't more than get frisky with the
I
barkeep.
didn't want to talk about that.
Why not, Eric?
Oh, it was not exactly pleasurable on his side of things.
On mine, it was okay.
I was going to say.
It was the best he's had. That's what the roll said.
That
I
is
just
what the
sat.
roll
I just
said.
sat in the corner smoking cigars. The guy made eye contact with me. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Look."
Alex watched the whole thing, just
I
sitting
did.
there.
It was a very dirty D&D.
Hey.
Triple D dirty D&D.
D&D after midnight.
It's got like those terrible fucking like Viagra kind of commercials.
She got that DD. She got that dick down.
Which we don't worry about Viagra. We're Blue Chew all the way.
We're not anything till they pay us.
Well, pay us Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
So we went from
They'll knock your dick stiff.
Oh, before we get too into it, I just want to say I had to figure out how to do it because I don't know how to do it. But I'll post a link in the show notes. If you want to sign up, start your own podcast, you can use Buzzsprouts. Use the link in the description, and it will help us out, and you'll get a $25 Amazon gift card. So, it's a win-win for everybody.
That it is. They meet all your podcasting needs.
That's what we use.
So I could broadcast my OnlyFans.
Huh?
How many do you charge per video?
Oh, it's
You have one too?
maybe. Huh? Just OnlyFans, eggplant, Eric. It's all good. Scramble for phone.
Subscribe.
It's like, yes, I have 3 viewers.
I don't even charge anything for my videos.
So, I'm just a content whore. Just want to shoot videos of shooting. But, killed the witch, slept with the barkeep, just made out with the mayor as a distraction. You were just hussy-ing it up all the way through that town.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man. I don't know what you want.
Meanwhile, Vidic's crushing people's skulls outside the town hall.
That's how it is.
You left that guy pasted to the rock.
I did.
Fucking Scar and Turk.
Turk saw the whole thing.
Turk didn't see the whole thing. Turk was
It was
carrying the gold.
horrifying. You told
And he
me
saw the aftermath.
I had to give you the bag of gold. You want me to see it? You go see it. And I saw the dead man's face.
There was no face.
Exactly.
It was looked like
He just he had nothing left. It was more like a.
looked like strawberry preserves.
Like strawberry preserves.
Which don't sleep on strawberry preserves.
Who sleeps on strawberry preserves?
A lot of people do. A lot of people always go great, but I'd say strawberry is just as good.
But you'd wake up all sticky and stuff.
All right.
It is what it is.
Just sleep on it. And your bed's
Did you
all
go to
dirty.
bed with toast?
See, there's times where your sarcasm is hilarious, but right now it's still hilarious.
Yeah,
Does the
I'm.
missus go to bed with peanut butter and you just smuckers that shit together?
I wish. I wish.
But yeah, we fought a witch. Fucking Alex Vick's character wanted to kill a peg leg man for no reason. Man didn't do anything to
Peg
him.
leg Joe.
I didn't even remember trying to kill this peg.
You did.
You killed Peg leg
'Cause you-
Joe
'cause
for
you-
his blood.
Because you wanted to kill him the
Did
very
I
first
kill him?
one.
I'm pretty sure you did.
No.
One of you two killed Peg leg Joe.
You killed.
I didn't
Peg
pick
Joe.
Peg leg Joe
I didn't kill Peg Leg Joe.
because
Where did he come
because
from? Where
Peg
did
leg
he go?
Joe
Where'd he come from?
Where did he come from?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Peg leg
'Cause-
Joe.
he walked because they went into the fog, and he was the only one that crawled out of the fog.
Yeah, he was missing his not peg leg.
Yeah, and then Alex killed him.
And yeah.
Why did I kill him?
'Cause you
needed
wanted
the
to
dead
kill
man-
him.
You needed dead
I
man's
needed
blood.
the
Oh,
dead
you did man's blood.
Yeah.
No, wait, I killed him.
You did. It was you.
I did.
And you're coming at me?
I did because I needed the dead man's blood, so I was like, "Fuck it, he ain't gonna
You
survive."
even had Turk stab him once just to make sure he had some.
He did. Yep.
He
It was all over my spear.
That is now.
So red.
That is now Dunzo.
yeah, that spirit's gone.
So they made their way up the mountain to the keep, post saving Turk from this witch. Found. A
Well, I'll give
Yeti.
credit where credit is due. Vic saved him from the witch because I was knocked out
You were. You did get knocked out. That's
because
right,
the witch was in my head,
He headbutted
and
you.
he headbutted me to get the witch out of my head. So he headbutted me, which knocked me out.
Much appreciated.
So it was a help. I helped him by getting the witch out of his head.
So last time was I was a star. This time I was
A victim.
a victim of ooze.
Me and him got into a bar fight.
Oh yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it. So
thing.
we're going our way up the mountain here. Turk on the back of Randy and
He was on the front.
was he on the
I
front?
put him in the front because I didn't want him falling off.
You don't want to fall off the back? I got you. So you're riding up towards the mountain. You found the edge of the land that is the keep. They're surrounded by a force field keeping creatures unwelcome out. Managed to find their way through that to find a Yeti on the mountain.
The Yeti.
After Vidic fully transformed back into his werewolf state, fighting the Yeti all along.
You're just going to discredit the
crevasse.
smooth ass shit that I did?
What's
Because remember, I teleported behind the Yeti, then stabbed it through the back.
Okay, well,
Yeah, don't
now
discredit
it's
me.
told.
Okay, because I was proud of that.
So you're so offended by it.
Yeah, because you just talking about Vidic. I'm like, I had first blows on this motherfucker.
It follows the story through. Okay, so he stabs the creature in the back, wounding it to where it tries to get away. Vidic chases it as a werewolf
And I'm just
all
hauling
along
ass.
this mountain pass, all the way to the keep itself, where Elros finds this creature stabbed through the chest multiple times with different pieces of wood, debris. Vidic is nearly unconscious in the corner, transformed back into his human form. Do you want to tell the story of your mentor?
I just started yelling, like, where's my mentor at? Like, where is it at? And obviously it's a beast. It's not saying shit. It's just like, rah, rah, rah.
So you lit it on fire.
Yeah, I got tired and casted. Yeah, just firebolted that motherfucker.
So he lights this monstrosity on fire, charring its skin into black ash. And then the ash wipes away, and his mentor had been transformed. It's rough,
Man,
isn't
let
it?
me tell you.
I killed my mentor.
If it was,
He
if
killed
it was a
his
play,
mentor.
you'd see a single tear come down my face. What was his name again?
Vesemir.
R.I.P.
But
I
he
killed my
was-
mentor.
He was happy that it was you.
Yeah. He was like, I'm glad if it was anyone, it was you. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. He's like, it's okay.
And then he
It's
fades
been
away.
too long. And then he died.
And then he died.
And then I got manhandled.
Got
Because
ripped
Eric,
out of the keep.
because Eric wouldn't let me roll against it.
You were distraught and grabbed by a werewolf to escape seeing
He
your
was a
former
human.
self.
He was a
switched
human.
back.
We didn't establish he switched back.
Yeah, we did actually.
No, we didn't.
We did though.
Well, we did.
Shut your bitch asses up.
2-1 is
So essentially, as Elros was finding his mentor, finding that he killed his mentor, his past self was actually making his way to the keep to see his mentor, which is where he actually found the body originally. Thus, asking the question, "Who killed my mentor?" As seen on episode 3, 4.
Oh, it's a lot further than that.
Was it 4 or 5? How far into it were we?
Because Fuck You Vidic was episode 7.
So then it would have been
Episode 6.
5 or 6?
5 or 6, I can't remember. I tell you.
Yeah, tell us
tell you.
now.
So to keep from
Episode
seeing
9.
himself. Was it 9? Oh my
Mhm.
goodness.
Wait, what?
This is episode 11.
Oh, the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, we hit number 10 and didn't even know it.
Well, it's because the 1 and 2 is like the same one, but it's part 2. So it's
So let's
1,
call
2,
this
3,
one 10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Well, happy anniversary.
We have hit a milestone.
But anyway, I killed my mentor. My old self busted up in there, saw my mentor dead.
and swore that you would get revenge on whoever or whatever killed him.
Tell me.
And it was you the entire time.
It'd be like that.
What a twist.
It'd be like that.
A twist of tales.
And then after that, they went back, got their gear, and little Turk saw a shell in the corner of the armory. A shell shield.
You don't know how it got there.
It sure is. I don't know what it is, officer.
It's not mine.
It's not mine. I swear it was there when I got the car.
I swear to God, man.
And so Turk recognized the shell of his brother that was used as a shield that was found at Merc and Turk Terrapin.
Merc, Turk, Perk,
Merc and Turk.
Brexit.
It really was a sad moment, though.
It was, but then you know what? He trained him.
I did.
Yes, Turk is slowly being trained into a real warrior by Elros.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Soldier of Fortune.
And then the team met a new type of enemy, just exploring a cave. The slimes.
These fucking things.
I'll tell you what, man. That cave, I regret that fucking cave till the day I die.
You didn't even go inside of it. I did.
I know, but I got slapped around like I did. All I hear is 1d6, 1d 17, 17, 2d6. That's 8 damage. And I'm whittling down to nothing.
Man was on his
Nothing.
last leg before Elros goes, hey, you know you have an ability to heal, right? Wait, what?
I don't know that.
You should have been. You're supposed to be studying your sheet.
Yeah, but doesn't mean I understand what I'm reading.
Fair. Turk was getting messed up, so I sacrificed myself for Turk.
Turk was about half dead.
So I stepped in, being the
Hold
good,
it tight.
being the good adoptive father that I am.
Papa, no.
I stepped in between them, cast him invisible, told him to hide, because he had like 4 on him. And I stepped in the middle of all 4 of them. I was like, just come at me, bro. And I went to war with
Somebody kept tearing them in half and slashing through them.
Yeah, Vidic.
Couldn't tell you who that was.
So I went to war with the 4
So what
slimes.
do we have at max? Like 7 enemies you guys were fighting at once?
Something like that.
5 oozes, 1 gray.
I'm over here just fireballing these motherfuckers.
Miss.
I didn't miss all of them.
You missed most of them.
No, I
Think
didn't.
about it. You
I
did,
hit
actually.
all of them except for like the last 3. The last 3 I missed.
I don't remember you hitting that many fireballs.
I did though.
You killed the one with the fireball and you hit the one with lightning, but yeah, you didn't make that many fireballs.
Yeah, I did. All of them except my last 3 hits. No, actually, my last hit. I missed 2 fireballs towards the end. I missed an electric sphere, and then I missed an arrow
Well,
shot.
the one you were point blank, like with
The arrow, I was really, really wanting you to hit Vidic with it.
I know.
I would have died laughing.
I knew you wanted to. That's how you're like, what'd you roll? I'm like, I ain't fucking telling you.
Did you roll a 1?
I didn't roll a 1, no. I rolled a 2.
I rolled 1 at one point.
Yeah, that one was just as funny.
Yeah, because Eric's like, I want you to roll a nat 1. What did Alex roll?
I rolled
Nat
a
1.
Fucking 1.
Ended up, instead of killing the enemy, you turned it into more
Well,
enemies.
squeezed it into 2.
But I killed the final enemy.
And
Walked
now
up and just curb stomped that bitch.
the duo is recovering in order to go back into the cave to see what treasures lie beyond.
Treasures or nightmares?
Maybe both.
Man, you already have nightmares, so that's not.
Well,
You're haunted, remember?
I tell you what.
I tell you what. I'm waiting for that to come into play.
I tell you what.
I tell you what. Ain't nothing over here but a bunch of steers and queers.
So, I had an idea, and I wanted to see how well it goes. When I have you both pretty much argue points, 'cause it's extremely entertaining when you two go back and forth. So I'm gonna pull 2 random
always
cards
is.
out of here. I'm gonna be more of a would you rather.
I don't see how this would cause argument, though.
I feel like it could. Plus, these ones are pretty funny in and of
If I just
themselves.
decide to argue, we'll make the argument.
Oh, it'll make the argument one way or the other, but I feel like something will get said and it'll just pull it just right. So I'm gonna pull 2 cards.
You ain't lying.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
pull it
dude,
right.
are you stupid? No, you're fucking stupid.
Fuck you. Why would you want to do that? No, fuck you, man. Let's see here. First 2. Would you rather have chopsticks for all your fingers, or Adele and T Swift each write entire albums about how much they hate you?
I'd say Adele.
Adele and
Really?
T Swift. Yeah, they'll be, especially from Adele, there'll be some bangers.
Okay, and then we'll be famous.
I'll
You'd
sing
be
along with her.
infamous.
Yeah.
I'll sing with her. Go easy on me, baby.
She's not gonna write the same song. that
And I'm
she
like,
already wrote.
no.
That's the counterpoint. Is just no. A whole album of no.
You suck.
You suck so much.
Because I'd like,
Ass.
because I'm like, haha, Adele wrote a song album about me. What does she do about you? She don't even know who you are, bitch.
Would you rather live in the Grand Theft Auto world as an innocent civilian, or emit ink like a squid when you get scared?
Emit ink.
Yeah, because I don't get scared that often.
No? But imagine every little jolt, like somebody comes around the corner at you too quick, you just, and then you just
Yeah, but you say
squid.
get scared. That don't scare me.
You don't jump at all.
I do, but not that often. So I'll just
No,
take it.
even the little one you're gonna
Like the little ones.
ooze.
Not like the, like, screaming. But
I'm understanding what you're saying.
Yeah.
Would you rather have to lick anything before you touch it?
Or to be like Free Guy. Like if you're
I've
the
never seen
if
it.
you're the NPC, would it just be like Free Guy? You just do the same shit every day.
Maybe.
To fucking bank. They just he just drops his gun belt and just sits down. They start staring at each other.
Why are you my best friend?
Oh, wait, I saw the beginning of that. Yeah.
It's not a bad movie. It's pretty good.
Would I rather lick everything?
Lick at anything before you touch it, or perform in a SeaWorld show as a dolphin. As you are now, but you are a dolphin.
Fuck yeah, dolphin.
You'd be stuck in a SeaWorld show
Forever?
Forever.
Or just one show?
forever.
Hey.
Lick everything before I touch it, because I'll just stop touching shit.
Imagine though, like anytime you walk into a new room, like just to turn on a light switch, you gotta like.
I'll just be in darkness. Or just have my phone the whole
Every
time.
once in a while, you're gonna have you're licking the phone.
You lick the phone once, but then if you keep a hold of it, I think it'd be safe. Can you imagine seeing somebody do that though? Like take their phone. And
How are you gonna go through doors?
Just looking at them like,
How are you gonna go through doors?
Open doors. You have to open doors. You're just never gonna open a door again.
You just wait
Lift
for
up,
somebody else to
lift
come
up
through.
a toilet seat.
Oh my god!
Toilet
You're
paper.
gonna just shit on
I would
the
just-
lid of the toilet.
yep.
Wipe your ass. You have to
You're gonna
lick
leave the
toilet
stall.
paper,
He's gonna leave the stall wide open, just singing above the thing. Like, what are you doing?
hovering above it.
It beats.
You'd have to lick your pants before you put them on.
That's fine. I don't want to be like a rich man's toy.
It's Red Dead, but
There you go. Red Dead Redemption. You enjoy being a rich man's toy, do you?
it just makes no sense. Like they make popcorn, you have to lick the popcorn.
That's fine. I like
That
popcorn.
reminds me. What was it?
You
Everybody
shake
loves-
someone's hands, you have to lick their hand.
I just want to shake their hand.
What if they're like that offends me?
Okay.
High five.
I-
And you're like,
They're like, I'm not shaking your hand. That offends me. I'm like, what I'd have to do to shake your hand would offend you more. Trust me.
You don't know that.
That's true. But the way people's hands and like they're not washing them and shit like that, I'm good.
All right, bitch.
I wasn't directed towards any. You just told on yourself.
I didn't tell myself because I wash my hands. You
Yeah,
just
but I
do it
wasn't
every
directing
time.
that towards anyone, and you just
Every
immediately,
time you wash your
you
hands.
just
Smell my hands 'cause
immediately,
it smells like
you just
soap.
immediately got
Because
defensive.
you like throwing those little sideways barbs. You know what? We're doing it. We're playing into the rich man's game.
But my thing is that I wasn't
It is what
talking
it is
anything in
at this point.
particular.
If
I mean, you wash your hands.
Yes, I wash my hands, but he'll always accuse me not. But then I'm like, smell my hands. It smells like soap. He's like, I don't fucking play the game because you're just gonna say smell my hands, and it's not gonna smell like
Yeah.
soap because you tricked me. Like I'm
Or
fucking.
you think he's just
stupid.
gonna like wipe his ass with his bare hand?
Because there'll be times like he'll use the bathroom here.
And
He'll
he'll be
go
like,
to my
"Oh
sink,
my God."
and I'll go in the bathroom after him use the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
The sink's not wet. The soap hasn't been moved. So I'm like,
All you gotta do is smell my hands. You can smell
But I
the
mean,
soap
do
on
you
there.
remember exactly what position you leave everything in?
yes,
No, he does not.
it's called OCD, motherfucker.
It's OC.
And not to mention the soap. And not to mention the soap would be wet. The sink
number
would be
one,
wet.
I wash my hands.
I didn't say you did.
So you're basically paying an investigation to prove that I don't.
I'm
When
not
in
investigating
reality,
anything.
all
I'm
you
just
gotta do is smell my
stating.
hands. Oh,
I'm
it
just
smells
stating.
like the soap.
I'm just stating evidence.
Oh, it smells like the soap.
No, because I don't trust you.
Oh, it smells like the soap.
'Cause you
Oh,
trick-
so
'cause you could
we're-
trick me.
So we're brothers, but we don't trust each other.
When it comes to that, yeah, I don't trust you with
You
that.
know what? I don't trust you when it comes to certain things too.
That's fine.
Okay. Oh,
I'm not shaking your hand.
don't lick it first.
I'm
You have to
not
lick
shaking
his
it.
hand before you touch it.
I ain't doing shit.
It smells like the soap.
That's crazy. I hope so, because you took a shit.
You don't know what I did.
If you didn't take a shit, you were in there a long time.
Hey, I have an issue.
Stones,
I have tonsil stones.
but in your penis.
It popped right out.
Then
You just-
we would have heard you.
You wouldn't have heard me if I had a tonsil stone.
If it came out of your penis, yeah, we would, 'cause that shit would hurt.
I don't hide. I hide pain well.
Do you have a gaping
Hide
hole?
pain well.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Get a-
Okay.
What do I do when I'm hurt? I have cried one time, and that was because you said something sweet to me.
You've cried a lot more than that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
No. I have not.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can count the times on my one hand I've cried in front of you. Once.
We're lying to our people.
Hmm?
We're lying to the people.
You know,
It's okay to have emotions.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
I didn't cry.
You
Okay.
never said that
That's
you
fine.
did.
When did I cry?
We'll
I'm
just
just
move
saying
on.
that it's okay for you to.
That's fine,
it's
but
not-
you're saying I cried, but you're taking the stance that I've cried more than. But mention another time I cried.
I guarantee you it got picked up.
Fuck. Don't mention it.
I tried to move on, but you keep talking about it.
No, because you do that fucking blasé. If the people looked at your face the way they do it, they'd want to keep going too. Because you have that "I'm always right, motherfucker" face.
I'm not always right.
But you have the face that says
It's
it.
not, that's just
When
my
you
face.
do that, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh, you rat bitch.
Damn, that's wild.
Well, why don't you go suck a big
In the
toe?
end, I win.
Next cards.
Content. Would you rather have a
I'm gonna start on you too next, you fat bitch. Keep playing with me.
Who the fuck?
What are you coming in for?
Oh, we're gonna talk about me. Anytime you get a little inconvenience, like I'm slapping the shit out of Eric.
What did I do to you?
And you want to come at
You
me?
threatened the other day to kick me in the fucking dick. What did I walked up
What-
and said,
what
hey
did-
guys, and you were like, I'm going to kick you in the dick. And
I
you're
don't
sitting
remember.
there like,
You said
this
something.
is the perfect angle.
It was.
I think I was coming over to talk to you guys about like, hey, what are we doing this Monday? And you're like, I'm going to kick you in the dick.
Yeah, we were.
It was
Because
the
I was
perfect-
sitting at the desk at the
It
game.
was-
Because you were sitting and then you were
It
sitting
was the
behind it.
perfect. It was the perfect angle.
You were like, I could
wouldn't
kick you
really
in the dick.
slap
Ain't somebody getting jacked up on coke and slapping you before he gets thrown out the building?
I got thrown out.
We're talking about like, oh yeah, once you're filthy rich, what are you gonna do? It's like I'm gonna do a pound of coke and kick you in the
And
face.
he's like, I'm gonna kick you. No, I didn't think kick you. in the
And I'm
face.
like, I'm gonna have you removed from the building.
And I said, as the
He's like, before I get
Meanwhile,
removed,
I'm gonna be sitting in my fucking office just chilling, and then you bust in and a fucking
to slap you right
coke
in the
fueled
face.
rage.
you're gonna hear, "Doo-doo-doo-doo, Eric, run!"
You just
And I just go.
meanwhile you see like I have an escape ladder ready to go, and I throw it out, and just that quick turn of just like.
Or you see him throw open your door and turn around like, ha! And I just fucking power double and just carry him by.
Then there's just nobody. All of a sudden, I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and get out my window now.
There is nobody here.
Didn't you say you were gonna come at me with a knife too?
No.
No, that's right. You kept throwing that into your desk. That's what that was. Do you remember this conversation?
No.
You said
Yes!
something about having a knife.
Yeah, his
And you were
coke.
sitting there doing all this coke, and you fucking stabbed the knife into the desk. Go, I'm gonna slap the shit out of Eric. And then you get up and take off running. And that's whenever you hear the
Yeah, because
Eric, run!
he got mad
Oh shit!
because I told him we were gonna have him escorted from the building. He's gonna have me kicked out the building. I'm like, if it's to the point you're jacked up on coke and you're doing crazy shit like that, yeah, you gotta go. You gotta be
cannot
removed.
affiliate with that
What's
kind
the
of
point
insanity.
of being rich if you can't do the things you want to do?
You can, just not in
just
the company
can't.
building.
Take it all fueled up on coke and come slap a co-host.
I'll slap. I'll slap you. But I don't remember the knife one. Did I have a knife in
You're
my
talking about,
hand?
yeah, you're talking about having a knife stab in your desk. Yeah, I
Oh,
remember that.
yeah, the fucking
Just, I'm gonna slap him.
coke knife.
Coke knife.
He might not even make it there.
Hey, I'll have a heart attack probably halfway through.
All the coke, all the running.
I get
We'll be at the top of the stairs.
I get winded running from here to the door, and that's like how many feet is that?
I don't know. Not that far.
Woo!
Now that coke is a powerful drug.
So I'll be like this. I'll be like, I'm halfway through there.
You're gonna call me into your office, Eric. Guess what?
Eric, ain't
I'm gonna come.
Roll a d20. Nat 20.
Fuck.
Clumsy, the footing would be on your side though, so he'd probably trip.
You have to get out around the
Depends on the
desk,
swirly chair. I'd be like,
right into a pile of coke. Leans forward, and just puff.
you've seen Scarface, right?
Yeah.
The fucking sitting in his
He's
desk.
got like a donut mound of fucking
blow. I wouldn't really do cocaine.
straight to meth.
No. I would never touch that.
Is there a drug that you would try? What is the cap? What is the limit?
Weed.
Really?
Yeah, no.
That's
anything,
it?
Anything else will fuck you up.
To an extent.
I get nervous.
Try coke.
Yeah.
See, no,
how-
anything
I
like
mean,
But I'm talking about
I
that
don't
good,
know, man.
expensive shit.
I don't
the
know.
good expensive shit.
Like-
Not something off a key in a back alley.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm
talking,
like-
this is gonna
what
be
if-
off a stripper's
What do
titty.
they say?
No, you call someone.
Not that kind of that's been stepped on.
They show up in
Your
like
agent
they
goes
show up
to
in a suit. Yeah.
You don't go up to no hotel room like, 2
Wait.
keys, please. Because that's what they did in Better Call Saul. They just go up to a thing and they're like, 2. Pay the man his money, and then he puts it down like a storm drain.
I want to try ayahuasca
That sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The DMT stuff.
because it doesn't last long, but I still want to try it.
No, but it's supposed to make you like see the other dimensions.
Yeah.
And it's always lizard people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my friend. Yeah, Morgan. She can go on about that.
Did you try it before?
No, but everyone's a lizard person.
Oh god.
I read an article where they said Elon Musk was most definitely a lizard person. So I don't.
Do you think that there are lizard people?
No.
You
Not
think
at
that
all.
there is a possibility of alien life that is living among us?
Maybe, but not a lizard.
Yeah. I had the universe is too big. The universe
I
is
agree.
too
There's too much to it to not have somebody.
We are
else
just a
there.
little drop.
Because if you think about
We're
like
like an underdeveloped.
We're like a
thing.
galaxy within a galaxy within a galaxy within a bigger galaxy.
they're doing like a multiverse right now. There could be a multiverse where we're reversed.
Well, you know they said that's what the deja vu is.
Yes, dreams.
Okay, that's straight from Doctor Strange.
Okay, I
I'm
haven't
talking about.
seen it yet,
I'm
so
talking about, but they actually say that deja vu could be a thing because you got like your Schrodinger's cat theory, you got your quantum suicide theory.
quantum suicide.
It's basically like Schrodinger's cat, but you just never open the box,
Oh. So you never really start the
so you never know
Shitstorm.
if you're dead or alive.
interesting.
Because if you've never opened the box and check, you're just there.
Are you trying to restart your heart?
Yeah.
Cocaine already?
But I would never touch. I get nervous around taking ibuprofens.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I've known people with severe pill problems.
I get a vibe that ibuprofen's really not going for much on the street at this point.
me another ibuprofen.
You never know.
Give me that 100 milligrams.
Well, I'm just saying it makes me nervous.
Give me that Tylenol,
I
motherfucker.
would never do meth or skank.
You would do a skank.
A cheap one too.
How much? Like pull up? How much? $10 too much.
I have a coupon.
Pull up like one-legged, like one-armed. How much?
That was Peg Leg Joe's wife.
75 cents for a blow. Too much.
For
I
a
go
dollar,
up-
for a dollar, I'll stick a
Finally, I
peg leg
roll
in your
up.
ass.
Finally, I roll up with only half of her there, and then she's like, "No arms. How much? 2 pennies." I'm like,
Too much.
I have 2 pennies in my possession.
Reach
At
into
that-
like the sticky cup holder.
No, at that point, I would just pay for him to get a hooker. It's like, I'm like,
I'm sorry. No, we can't allow you to do this.
I'll probably hook. I want one with no
To
eye.
hell with the clap. This is applause. That's what you're getting.
do you do it for the applause, applause, applause?
That's a good song.
I'd love, but not a good one. Like, well, let's do like a low tier skank, but like not like good.
You talking like back page or like?
Not like a little loose, but not like to the point where she runs it claps. But not
You could hear a.
not that loose,
Well,
but
if you go to Orlando,
A
they
little-
got like the magazines where you can order them from
yeah, I know someone who did
the
that.
magazine, and I'm gonna tell you,
They have magazines of that.
Yeah, they're high-priced hookers. You go to a room, they give you a booklet. You go through their do's and don'ts.
Yeah,
doing-
we're not gonna.
Yep, okay.
I never did it.
Thought the floor was creaking.
Oh,
Just let it go.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That
Just let it be.
that was one yesterday he got me with.
Next card.
Because this one was crap.
Ain't that some shit?
Even the best fall down sometime.
All right, we're gonna do 3 of them here. I just want to see what.
Don't
we
look,
pick.
you cheating hoe.
What is it looking at?
I'm gonna read them anyway. Would you rather demolish an entire house with a tiny 3-inch hammer, have a shaman as your only doctor, or have Martha Stewart baste you like a turkey?
Martha Stewart basically me like a fucking turkey.
Martha.
Cause I'm a fucker afterwards.
Because what's the shaman gonna do? You got severe like tumors in your lungs.
You've got tickly leg.
Smoke, drink this tea.
Yeah, but you never go to the doctor anyway, so it doesn't
Yes, I
really
do.
matter. Yeah.
I go regular checkups.
To the
Oh,
shaman.
now you do. Before you didn't.
You shut your ass up. Because the doctor did my blood work says I'm in peak. I'm in peak.
That doctor's high.
I'm sorry.
The doctor said hey, my blood work came back. I'm in peak health.
I'd stop going to that doctor. He's gonna get you
I
killed.
I said, is my weight a problem? My wife was with me. I said, is my weight a problem? He said, no, sir. You can actually gain a few pounds.
Okay,
And you'd
let's
be
stop.
okay.
Let's stop lying.
I think your nose started growing on that last bit.
Finally.
Which,
I said your nose. Why are you looking down?
trying to look where that stone came out of. How did you get a tonsil stone stuck in your dick? Let's go with that.
The world's a weird place.
Would you rather have an upside down face or enjoy a hefty mug of Smirnoff Sorbet Light Summer Strawberry Vodka with every meal?
I guess that.
Yeah, I'd do that.
Because my face
A
is...
hefty mug of vodka.
That's fine.
Every meal.
No, I didn't like.
Smirnoff.
Your alcohol
Sorbet.
tolerance would grow.
I almost went there. I almost went dark with that one.
Yeah, don't.
Something that we know or knew from work. Yeah. Rescue Ed and Apache.
I don't think you're saying that right. Say that again.
No, he's saying it right.
All right. Would you rather have the Keebler elves have extremely loud orgies in your bedroom walls?
Hell yeah.
Have Bruce Willis as a pet? Or TMZ constantly creates lies about you?
Wait, how often do the Kribler elves be orgying?
Let's give it a daily. They have a daily orgy in your walls.
I'm gonna go TMZ because bad press is still
TMZ creating lies about
bad press is still press.
I'm Keebler elfing. Because Bruce Willis, he does that
you? Nobody
face.
wants Bruce Willis as a
Because
pet.
he makes that face at you.
I was gonna do Bruce Willis until you said the TMZ because I'm like TMZ. I'd still get, even if it's lies, I'd still get stuff from
Come
it.
here, Bruce. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I'd still get views from it. They'd still be helping me out regardless.
True.
You just be the
You
biggest
just pull a Kim
scumbag in
Kardashian.
podcast.
That's fine. People love Kim Kardashian.
Because she had a great comeback.
Would Bruce have
Okay.
to shit in your yard? Like, would he go full, like, dog, or would it be, like, you have a grown-ass man as a pet?
Is he clothed?
That's another question.
Would depend. Do I get access to his money?
I don't think at this point he is supporting you so much as you have to support him.
If he's your pet, that
fuck
man
that.
does not have the money he has.
So something has gone wrong in his life, and I'm thinking it was a coke problem.
Well, now it's a health problem.
Yeah, it is true.
Indeed.
The Raspberries took away their nominations for him because of his condition.
Golden raspberries.
That's like for worst awards for like worst performances, and he had like 5 nominations.
Yeah, because Bruce Willis' stuff here lately has not been good.
Well, I mean,
He's went downhill as an actor.
that or he's just running out of work. Die Hard will only take you so far after like 13 movies. What is your favorite film series?
Lord of the Rings.
Marvel considered a film series? Is it all in the same universe?
Well, let's call it a consistent series, something like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Twilight, that sort of deal.
Because a series I wouldn't think would be that many movies.
You never know.
That's a.
And then you had to talk about you got your
Is
phases.
James Bond would that be considered a movie series right there?
They don't trail into the next
I
one,
wouldn't.
do they?
They
I've never watched
for the characters. Each individual Bond has his own story arc and storyline. So I would say you'd have to pick. I'd say pick
You could
one.
Pick one Bond and go.
Well,
with
Daniel
his.
Craig would probably be the favorite.
He's the latest one, right?
I don't know. I love the Lord of the Rings, but I'm not like a huge Lord of the Rings fan.
That makes me sad.
Fuck.
I get to meet them this weekend. Going to MegaCon in Orlando.
That one got heard. I bet you that picked up. It got picked
Roll
up.
a d20. Roll perception.
I got a good perception.
Oh, I perceive
Modifier.
that shit fucking got hurt.
I wouldn't say John Wick because
That's
the
a
first
series?
2 were amazing. The third one got a little crazy,
Yeah.
but still enjoyable. It just baffles me. Everyone's an assassin,
Everyone.
but I love the.
And you got to go to Egypt. You got to cut his finger off at the
the
desert.
first
That
and
just makes
second.
no
Walk, you're almost dead, and then walk more.
Let's see.
And then when Halle Berry took the water, drank the water and spit it, I'd look right in her face and drink it.
Wait, what?
John Wick 3, have you seen it?
I did, but I don't remember that scene.
We had there's a scene where she takes him to the desert where she gets to the water and she pours a lot of it out and leaves him with a little bit in there, and then she puts it in her mouth and then she spits it back in there.
Swishes it.
Swishes it, puts it in, and I'd look her right in her face and be like,
Wait, who was this?
Halle Berry.
Oh, yeah.
I'd look her right in her face and drink it right in front of her. Like, what's
He
up?
helped her. He helped her get out because they had a marker, and she wants to pull that bullshit.
That bitch. Would you rather cough and or sneeze fire, get married to a depressed capybara, or you could be a peasant in medieval Europe?
With a fire.
Married a who?
A depressed
A
capybara.
depressed capybara.
What the fuck is that?
A capybara, it is the world's largest rodent. It's about the size of a small dog.
I could just kill it and be done with it.
You would kill your wife
Yeah.
or husband, whatever.
If it's a rodent, fuck yeah.
Like look up a capybara if you ever get the chance. It's like I said, it's like about a dog-sized mouse.
I'd just kill it.
But I go the fire.
Just murder. My God.
Or just talk shit till it eventually kills itself if it's already depressed.
It's already depressed. What if it hangs itself already?
That's fine. I'll leave it hanging too. Hanging around.
So dark.
Our marriage wouldn't be the only thing hanging on by a rope.
Yeah. Would you rather start a polygamist family with the last 3 people you texted as your spouses? Or you're constantly hallucinating on magic mushrooms?
Seeing as one of the last people I texted was my mom, no.
Well, 2 of my people were y'all 2.
Fuck.
Let's see, it'd be you 2, my wife,
That's 3.
yeah.
So does it matter with the group chat?
I think that counts as each person.
So it'd be
Said
you, Justin, and Bree.
It'd be y'all 2 and Morgan. No. Dakota was the last person I messaged. What is that? Does Snapchat count?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's messaging.
Well, then, yeah, it'd be you. It'd be you, Eric, Alex, and Dakota.
Well, we're about to get a really nice house.
Yeah, because all of us
3 of
make
us?
good money.
Let's see. R. Kelly is permanently trapped in your closet, or you yell "fire, fire, fire" every time you enter a room.
Fire, fire, fire. No. 'Cause
R. Kelly trapped in my closet for payback for peeing on bitches. I start peeing on him.
Just open up your closet, take
Yep.
a piss.
So literally, he just can't exit the closet.
Right,
Like,
he's
if you even
stuck.
open it, he can't even.
Right, he is stuck in your closet.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
But it's like a closet. I need the space.
Yeah, I got a big closet. I got a decent sized
the
closet, so I'd be
Then I don't
fine.
want to be like, I don't want to walk into a funeral and be like, fire, fire, fire. Because you may not go to many, but at one point you're gonna.
Only go to-
Everybody's really quiet.
Only go to
You just-
funerals outside.
Yeah.
Just stand outside the
He
church.
stands outside the doorway of
Go to be
everything.
like, oh, the funeral's tomorrow. Question:
Can I stay the night?
where is it? Inside or outside? Inside. Shit. Okay.
Just get there before everyone.
But the pastor, the pastor, would be like, "Son, do you got an affliction?" And I was like, "Fire, fire, fire!"
As I walked into the room. Let's see.
Or fucking if one of my friends, no,
What?
I'm working like a burn unit in a hospital or something.
Did it say you say fire, 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 or you yell it?
Yell.
Can you do a whisper yell?
It's a whisper or a yell. It's gonna be like 10 minutes of just yelling fire, fire, fire.
Be like, doctors be like, "Son, that's inappropriate."
That you should not be yelling that into this here house.
I can't help it.
You're gonna scare the shit out of my dog.
This man.
Fire, fire, fire. There's a fire. No, I'm just describing what it feels like when I pee.
Son, you got an affliction.
Now, did I hear just now something growling? That was you?
Mhm.
Oh, there was.
Hey,
Are you hungry? No, what was the growl for?
that was my butt.
I see.
Thanks, I'm sitting next to you and I'm stuck here.
And he's positioned.
Fire, fire, fire! Somebody come help.
And he's positioned with his back kind of towards you.
Would you
Why? Yeah. Why are
rather-
you positioned away from the mic like
I
that?
don't know.
He's sitting like this just to aim his ass at me.
No, my ass is still aimed here. My torso's turned.
Projectiles. Missile locked.
Miles.
One time I was driving with somebody was like,
What is the craziest thing that has ever happened to you on a vacation? I'll start with mine. That way you got time to think. So, my wife and I's first vacation together, and I say first vacation because she's gotten way better at planning things out like this. It was hilarious the whole time, though. We went to Morgantown, West Virginia. think it was Morgantown,
West Virginia.
to visit a friend of hers who was going to WVU and a buddy of mine who was a state police in West Virginia. Went to this small little side of the road hotel, and we get inside, and I was having trouble shutting the door, so I finally get the thing shut. We're relaxing in the room. It was probably about 30, 40 minutes go by. We're like, all right, let's get ourselves together. We're going to go see whoever. I can't remember what her name was, her friend. Can't open the door. Unlock it. Can't open the door. Can't twist the handle. Can't do anything. The door is completely fucking jammed. And the only reason we found out at this point is because when I stood up and was getting ready, somebody knocked on our door. There was a football game between Maryland and WVU that weekend, and somebody was selling food for after the game. Like, it was like homemade food.
The Terrapins versus the Mountaineers?
Yeah. And she knocked on the door, and I went to open it, and I couldn't open it to answer. So she just kept knocking on it, and I kept trying to... And I said, I need you to go get somebody. We're stuck in here. So after about an hour of us just trying to fight with this door, I had to help pull the maintenance man through the window of the room so that he could take everything apart on the inside, the
Where were
lock
you?
and everything.
What, you were in a hotel?
It was like a little motel on the side of the road, yeah. And we were stuck in this room for like an hour as this guy took apart the door to get it off the hinges to get us out and into another room. Yeah. It was hilarious. And then after we went and visited her friend, we went to this festival that was happening in the area called the Buckwheat Festival. This is West Virginia. They had a festival about buckwheat.
Pretty enough country.
Yeah, it was actually really fun. Went through. I wanted so bad to get. It was either a funnel cake or an elephant ear because it had been so long. We had just gotten through our getting married, so we had gone on diets at the time to try to look as best as we could for that opportunity. We hadn't been eating any kind of greasy foods, so I was like, I want a damn funnel cake.
What's an elephant ear?
You never seen an elephant ear? Imagine a gigantic fried pancake. Like deep fried pancake. But I got a funnel cake. I loved every minute of it, sitting there munching on this thing. Little did I know that after you stop eating greasy food for so long, that shit just shoots right through you.
Yeah.
I lived on the toilet for the next day and a half. Because I wanted that goddamn funnel cake.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It went from it was our first vacation, and like anything that could have went wrong went terribly wrong. I think I got a ticket on the way there too. I did. We got pulled over at a checkpoint in Ohio because they do inspections on vehicles, and my tent was too dark, and they ticketed me on my way there. It was every step of the way, something that could have went wrong. It was absolutely hilarious.
I don't really have anything crazy.
No, nothing.
There's people not making smart decisions.
Like what?
Like for instance, we were telling me and my mom we were in a cabin in the mountains, and there was a baby bear outside. She's like, "Oh, get my camera." So I got a camera, or whatever, like that. And she's gonna go outside and kept trying to take pictures and get close to it, trying to take pictures. And all the time I'm like, "Get your ass in the house!" Like, but a baby is so cute. And I'm like, "Yeah, but where there's a baby, there's a fucking mama. Get in the house." I said, "Because all I got is my pistol, and that's not gonna do nothing but piss her off."
Unless you have a good aim, like Rip did. No, he had a rifle.
Yeah. I say you had a rifle.
I don't know why I could think he had a pistol. I had nothing really crazy. I had my cigarette shoved up my nose by an old lady. That's about it.
That's pretty off the wall. Would you like to elaborate as to why she decided to jam a cigarette
My
up your
parents had we had went to SeaWorld, and it started off weird because I was in the urinal peeing, and a guy walked behind me and pushed me real hard.
Wait, you were like,
Yeah,
it just, dude.
I was peeing, and he pushed me, and my dad was sitting by me. He's like, "Hey, man," like ready to fight the dude. Oh, I thought that was my son. I was like, that's a little too aggressive to be pushing your son.
Yeah, like really.
Because I'm like hitting the urinal. I'm like, I'm little, and I'm like, wow. And then we're going through, and we were getting and I wanted to get a slushie, so we went and got it. And as soon as I turned around, this old lady just shoves a cigarette up my nose. Not
Just
meaning to,
everybody beating
but
up. How old were you when you this
I was
all
like
happened?
7.
So who the hell's beating up
And,
a
and I
7-year-old?
got a cigarette falling out of my nose, and I got like a scar, not a scar, but I had like a big thing here. And all I remember is the ash on top of my slushy. And I looked at my mom and says, I still want this slushy. So my mom put the ashes off, and I said, thank you. And then I enjoyed my slushy. But this old lady didn't even say sorry. Shoves a cigarette up my nose and walks away. Oh. It's okay.
You'll be fine.
Well, that's
Just
another
look at
one.
me.
And then I had...
You who you sound like? You sound like that fucking that old deaf looking thing from SpongeBob. I want some chocolates.
Chocolate. I remember chocolate.
Yes. What the hell else did she? I don't even remember exactly what she said.
I think that's like all she said.
So I'm gonna buy the lot.
But yeah, she shoved a cigarette up my nose, so...
But I still got my slush up a 7-year-old's nose, right onto his. How do you not? Oh my god. You know, right now she's somewhere out in the world on her deathbed going, I wish.
No, she's probably already gone.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Was she that old?
She's that old and smoking cigarettes like she did because she dropped one, lit the other. She was
Drop
having a
one in your
cigarette,
nose
yeah.
and just lit up the next one? Like, I
Lit
don't
up
know.
the next one. They
I
were
don't
the-
want 7-year-old snot on
They
this.
were the long ones. No, that cigarette was basically
Would she
done.
have like the Hollywood, like
Yeah.
super stem?
Yeah. She's like
Cruella
The
Deville.
Cruella Deville
I ain't
cigarette.
here for this shit.
kids, watch your noses.
You and your fucking slushy. Go fuck yourself.
Because I had some lady, I had some lady at my grandparents' like party step on my foot, and I said to my grandma, I said my foot hurts because she really stepped on him, and my grandma looks at me and says, "They're my friends, so if you don't like them, that's tough." And I said, "The woman just stepped on my foot. I was just saying it hurt."
How dare you?
The nerve I had.
Don't you speak to my friends like that.
No shit.
I tapped her on the shoulder and I said, okay, just look down. She looks down, and I swear to God, the most lackadaisical look on her face. As I'm saying, I think a tear came down my face. I'm like, it really hurts. And then she's like, "Meh." And then
Like, you're bothering
this
me
old
with
lady that
this.
worked at Walmart, she's Irish or something.
You just get the shit kicked out of
She
you by
walks-
old women.
She walks up to me and she says, "I saw what happens. This should heal the pain." And she slipped me a 20. I'm like, it healed it.
It was magical.
It healed the pain.
Magically delicious.
Speaking to all of our viewers, my feet hurt very bad. So the only thing that can heal that is $20 bill.
This lady, you'd bring her anything. You brought her a drink, $20 bill. Told her where the bathroom was, $20 bill. I'm like, my grandma looks at her, stop giving her money. I looked at my grandma, I was like, you trying to fucking break entrepreneurship, woman?
I'm providing a service.
I'm providing a service.
Oh my gosh. Do you have any nicknames?
I'm
for-
debating on whether I should let that slip go or if I should acknowledge it.
What's that?
By all means, acknowledge it.
Because he said his grandma said stop giving her money.
It
Wait,
was-
were you paying her to beat you
No,
up?
it was a
Were
mistaken
you,
word.
I mean, if
Dominatrix?
you're into that, go for it.
I'm not into that for her. Not her. Well, she had a nice accent, though.
Do you think pizza's better than pasta?
Yes.
I think I'd prefer pasta over pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
To an extent, depends on what
I'd have
kind.
to agree because pasta's it's a lot more versatile. You got your spaghettis, your Alfredos.
You can do all of that on a pizza. Have you
Yeah.
never been to Cece's?
Yeah.
They have mac and cheese pizza.
Yeah, you get the fuck out of my face.
Why, you hating on mac and cheese pizza? It's not Kraft.
It just doesn't, it just don't sit right
It's
with
not
me.
as good. Not as good without Kraft mac and cheese on that pizza.
Fuck Kraft mac and cheese.
See, why you gotta be attacking that shit?
That's what I do.
It's what I do. I attack childhood memories. I take what you think is great and I make you feel like shit about it.
I don't want to make you feel like shit.
No.
Just,
Dino Nuggies.
I had them. I bought some after we talked about it. Deliberately try them. What is so great? They taste like every other chicken nugget.
They are the shape of a dinosaur. What else is there about
Barely.
What are you talking about?
I bought the Tyson Dino Nuggies, and the way people talk about these, I was expecting these motherfuckers to be magical. I will never buy them again unless someone wants them.
I can't even.
I'll go with
I-
full size
I don't see the appeal
chicken
of
nuggets or
Dino Nuggies.
tenders because I'm an
What is
adult.
wrong with y'all?
I don't get it.
I am a child with money. That's what I describe myself as now.
Yeah, I wish someone would take my money away from me.
I always told myself growing up, as soon as I make money, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want with it.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to realize that you can't do that.
Oh, you can't. First thing I did once I got a job, I think I was like 17. I don't know why, but this was the first thing that I wanted. It was around Christmas time. And I bought the big ass half-gallon of fucking eggnog, and that shit was mine.
I'll be fucking some eggnog up though.
I fucking love eggnog. My wife can't
The
stand
black
it.
carton one, the Southern Comfort one.
I'll take that one, but it's usually the TG Lead that I get.
I swear to God, if you
'Cause it's
tell him,
thick.
if you tell him come over for Christmas and you say you got eggnog, he will look you in the eyes and say, "It better be that Southern Comfort kind, because I ain't drinking no other."
No, I really do like that one, though. You can't get the red one. It has to be the black carton if you get
Yes,
this stuff.
100%.
What's the difference?
It's a massive difference. I think one's like low sugar or something stupid. I don't know. Either way, it's a waste.
Tastes like a fucking banana smoothie.
Right? But the TG Lee one is so much like thicker. I don't know. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, you would like that too, shouldn't wouldn't you?
I like that thick shit in my mouth.
Yeah. Consistency.
Now, the bad thing is I'm lactose intolerant.
Sweet Jesus.
Nobody else in my house will drink the shit, so it's mine. But I kill it as soon as it gets into the house, and then I pay for it for the rest of the day.
Because you're are epic.
Go big, go home.
Yeah. Now somebody,
If you're already at home, all you gotta do is go big. That's all you can do.
I got nearly chased out of my own house.
How big you went?
It was bad. Well, the funny part is though, I'll leave the door open just to taunt my wife. She's like, "Oh my God, you're disgusting!" And blah.
You'd be like, yeah.
You will partake in the stank. You're disgusting.
Do either one of y'all think clowns are scary?
No.
I still wouldn't want to see one at any point in my life. Yeah.
So you don't want to go to the clown hotel with us?
No, fuck that noise.
Yeah, come on.
Are you serious?
I
For
hate
you,
clowns.
for YouTube.
It's not like I sit there as soon as I see a clown, I scream. I'm just like, they make me feel
No,
uncomfortable.
you got to get blazing, and you come to the clown hotel with us.
Only if he joins me.
Sure.
With the blazing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because they got a cemetery back there too?
I'm really interested. I want to know what you are like whenever you would smoke.
Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Oh. I might would try the wax or something.
Really?
Or it's just the smell and stuff. I can't do it. It makes me sick.
All I know is the parking lot was thick last night with it.
But it worked.
The only thing is when you eat it, it hits you harder from the
It
reading
does.
I've done. So I'm like, I don't know about
But you
that.
have to it has to be done right.
But I ain't trying to do like Joey Diaz. Like Joey
Or the
Diaz.
ladies that put the helmets on with and blow it through there. Like, I want to get baked.
Because Joey Diaz gets too crazy.
There's one thing I always wanted is a
Because he always says,
gas mask.
I think, yeah.
because he always says, if you're going to dance with the devil, if you're going to dance with the devil, you might as well lead.
Well, Joey Diaz has led on several occasions.
Like a fucking doctor. That's one of the funniest stories I've ever heard. Joe Rogan was telling a story about Joey Diaz. How they were all in a hotel together. There was like a fire alarm.
Mm-hmm.
And him and some friends, so they're trying to fight. He said, here's like, and they told you not to take the elevator. If something was wrong with the elevator, they just said, don't take the elevator or whatever like that. So there's the stairs. And they're off. So he's like fighting down. He's like, people are pushing, shoving, jumping. He's like a fucking battle to get down the stairs or whatever like that. He said halfway down the stairs, he's like, oh shit, Joey. Because, Joey was overweight, all these stairs. He's like, he ain't going to be able to do it. So he's looking for Joey. He can't see Joey anywhere. He gets outside. Finally, after 15 minutes, he finally makes it outside, get down to all the people. He's like, I'm still looking around. I'm freaking out. He said, I'm yelling Joey's name. I can't find Joey anywhere. He said, finally, Joey Diaz steps around from the side of the hotel, smoking a cigarette, and Joe Rogan was like, how the fuck you get down here so fast? What'd you do? And he says, Joey looked at him, took a puff of his cigarette, said, I took the elevator like a fucking doctor.
Took the elevator. Something wrong with the elevator.
The first time I ever saw him was in that movie, The Longest Yard. And he was running, Joey Diaz, he was running the thing, and he fell down, and his gut was just in the air. And he's like, Adam Sandler's looking at him, he's like, don't you fucking cut me! Get me a cheeseburger.
Joey Diaz is one of the natural funny people ever.
Yes, he is.
Like he's like, the day's Monday, wake up, say fuck the world, and get your dick sucked. Have a good day. I'm like, that's the motivation I need in my life.
I think him and Segura would be the two for me.
Segura's hilarious.
Because I always thought I used to go Burt Kreischer, but I actually think Segura's way funnier.
Especially that last, that's the stand-up we went to. I was in fucking tears.
Hard.
To my daddy, you got a big pee-pee? I got a little pee-pee. That's because I'm hard, son.
That's the end. That was the end.
That's where he just stops.
Yes. The whole time we're like.
And I thought the end was, what was that?
Oh no! Fuck yeah! No, that was in the middle.
I know you tried to kill me, Tom.
He's like, I want another gummy.
to my
I
getting
tried
his wife
those.
high as shit.
The gummies,
What's that?
the weed gummies.
Oh, you would try that?
Yeah, I'd try that.
Yeah, we were talking about one time his son at like 3 a.m. His youngest son just stood straight up in his bed, just straight up in his bed at 3 a.m. and said, "What was that?" And I'm like, I ain't fucking going in that room. I ain't doing it.
Or his other son calls him Tom.
So he said he was
Like-
looking at it. He's like, "What are you doing?" He said his son's like, "What was that? Was it a choo choo?" Tom's like, "What?" And he said his son repeats it like, "Was that a choo
I
choo?"
don't fucking know.
Like he slowed it down too. He slowed it
He's like,
down.
I don't fucking know.
And his one son, always calls him Tom. Tom. He's like, "Call me Dad." He's like, "I prefer Tom." Because he said like at one time his son woke him up in the middle of the night. And what was the question he asked? It was stupid. Oh, he's like, Tom. He said, Tom, what would Pac-Man use to try to buy a house? And he's like, what? And he said his son repeats the question like he's stupid. He's like, what would Pac-Man use to buy a house? He's like, I don't know. And he's like, just like leaves. But his one son worries you a little bit too. Because like they broke up crayons one time and like he like put it in the mailbox. Tom's like, what are you doing? And he said his son was running like, Tom, if someone broke into your house, what would you do? And he's like, I'd probably call the cops and wait or whatever like that. His son was like, I'd kill him. I'd kill him and I would cut him up into little pieces and put them in the mailbox. So it's like, what is your obsession with mailbox?
Cutting things up and putting them in the mailbox.
There was the one with his wife falling down the stairs. Like, he didn't push me.
Yeah, he's like, shut the fuck up. Because she just made an announcement out of nowhere. Everyone's in there. He didn't push me. He would never
she
hurt.
was there?
Yeah, he would never hurt
She
me.
fell down the stairs.
She fell down the stairs, broke her arm. And he said she kept calling. And he's like, shut up. Like rolling around trying to sleep. He said, fine, she kept calling. He said, it sounded bad. So he's like, fine. He's like, fine, I got up. He said, because it sounds like she's in pain, like whatever. He said, then I went to the kitchen, got me a cup of drink, made me a sandwich. He said, I drank my drink, made my sandwich. He said, then I went to go investigate and see what was wrong with her. And she was at the bottom of the stairs, and like part of her bone was sticking out of her arm or something like that. He's like, all right. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna call the cops.
All right.
He said, every time I got to call the cops, it's for something stupid. He said, finally, he said something good. He said, so he called the cops, and he said the one was like, hello, and he said, then it hit him. Like, this isn't going to sound good. So he's like, yeah, my wife fell down the stairs and broke her arm. And he said the woman was like, and how did she fall? And he was like, I don't know. And he said the woman on the other end was like,
Sure.
So did you see her fall? No. How'd she get down there? I don't know. Like, Yeah, Joey Diaz has got that one of him talking about going to Catholic school and how the nuns would just like take kids into like the supply closet and they would just square up and like just beat the shit out of them. So finally he said one day, he said, I had enough, and Helga or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. And they went in there. He said, he started going toe to toe. He said, I had enough. He said, I had the bitch in the headlock. I'm over there punching her in the face. And he said, he said, before he said, I know you're not supposed to hit a woman. He's like, I wasn't hitting a woman. I was hitting a nun. Big fucking difference. I'm like, well, is it? But she said, yeah, he said they used to square up on them kids and just beat the shit out of them. I'm like, these nuns has had enough. Yeah, I love Joey Diaz.
Got our asses kicked at one point if it was like that.
But don't get mad at me because you took up a vow of celibacy. Like, that's why you're so cranky.
I thought you were looking at me and you said that. I was like, I'm not mad at you, and I did not take a vow of celibacy.
No, like I'm talking about. That's what I'd say.
It's like, why are you looking at me like that?
Why are you attacking me?
That's what I'd say. That's what I'd say to the nun. Like, you need some dick.
Apparently, you made eye contact with you. Like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I was
be
like
part of
right
this."
here, and you were like, don't get mad at me because you took a vow of celibacy. Like,
I didn't either.
I didn't know I did.
no, I didn't. I guess guess I'm closer to God now.
Sammy's like, I heard what you did.
It's like, when did you take that vow?
I didn't.
I promise I didn't. Well, I guess not
Oh
for you.
no.
You cooked it.
The both of you.
No, no.
Don't blame me.
Captain Insano over there.
Don't blame me. Don't blame my cooking that someone threw in the trash.
I ate half of it.
Well, now it's...
I'm the only one not shitting their pants over here.
First of all,
You're lactose tolerant. You're going to shit your pants at some point.
Eventually.
it's not because of that.
No?
No,
Maybe?
it's not because of that.
Coffee?
Well, it is a diuretic. It might not be because of the coffee there. Oh yeah. Oh, yesterday it was gassy. But it's probably something else. But
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, sorry about we missed last week. No, not that.
Yeah.
The end of this whole episode is just us making weird noises. Chocolate.
Chocolate.
That's the episode name now.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah, old lady voice. Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Or coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee. Joe, I told you, leave me alone, Joe. It's coffee. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, the TikTok guy.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
There's a guy. Yeah.
Well, damn.
Well, shit.
Well, shit.
What are you doing?
Screwing.
Screw. I was reading this article and it said they getting fucked.
Did you go down? Leave my wife alone.
Where are we going with this? Because I'm completely fucking lost.
I don't know.
This is the Fitness Grand Pacer test all over.
Damn you, Glenn Quagmire.
Damn you, Scuba Steve.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn you.
Oh, I just watched that too.
Such a good movie.
Big Daddy.
Anywho, sorry we missed last week. But you know, life happens, shit happens, but you know,
We're not gone, just delayed.
maybe we didn't have an episode last week because you fucks wouldn't give us topics. You thought about that?
Shit.
You thought about that? Maybe this is y'all's fault.
You know
It's
what?
not.
Don't blame everybody.
It's not.
I'm going to start pointing out specific names. Andrew. You
Why are
claim
you
to
calling
be
him
a
out?
fan.
Yeah,
You claim
Perla.
we have like 10
You said,
people.
Perla, you and Andrew told me, well over a month ago that y'all were going to give me topics.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting. I'm also still waiting on my tamales that I was supposed to have like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, you
It's-
did. That was actually a promise you made to us, and we were both there.
Either way.
Hey.
Andrew.
Of the
Angel,
that we have.
you told me you were going to give me topics.
You guys are
I'm
actually
still,
calling
I'm,
people's out. by
I'm still
name.
waiting.
Hakeem.
Hakeem,
Jesus, fuck. Just know that I am not a part of any of this name calling. I love you.
Ida, you have given me topics, so thank you. I love you very much.
Jessica.
Jessica, yeah, you said give us some topics. Well, you did give us some topics. You did give us some topics. We
Yeah,
talked
she
about
did.
them.
Never mind. Thank you, Jessica.
And thank you for making them not
Jessica's-
sex related.
Jessica's favorite thing is frog jewelry. So if you want to congratulate
Yes,
her,
some frogs.
She loves frogs.
It's frogs of any kind. Like if you put a frog in her car, she would love you forever.
A frog.
A
Yeah,
frog.
She has
And
a
like,
terrarium.
This isn't like a weird like.
No.
no, she loves
She
frogs.
She has a frog terrarium.
Like frogs are her favorite animal ever.
Oh, she loves them so much.
She wants to get a tattoo of a frog too.
Yeah.
On
Big old one.
a lily pad,
Big old frog on a lily
a
pad.
tramp stamp tattoo.
And it says,
Holding a frog on a lily pad, holding a twisted tea.
yes, and the frog tattoo will say, let me see. It will say, do not cross me today or any other day, so help me.
Get the hopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigger the frog, the more the love.
I'm thinking about for like $58, I can get 50 stickers. So I'm thinking about doing that and just start leaving stickers fucking everywhere.
Just frog stickers at random.
No.
Our
One
pocket,
thing
the
about us
podcast.
stickers.
Oh, we went from talking about frogs and then you went to.
No, I'm all
stickers,
over
and
this.
then-
I'm
I
all
can
over the
understand
place.
how that would be.
Yeah, I could see.
I was like, I got very confused.
Frog. But yeah,
Chocolate frog.
so if you could give us topics, that would be nice. You know,
Or
that'd
even
be,
stories. Let us talk about
it
your
would be,
stories.
yeah, you could give
We
us
could react
stories.
to your stories.
You could send in stories on Instagram, or Twitter, and I can play them live on air.
We will also be
Let me talk
starting
about
a TikTok and also.
Well, the TikTok has started, but we just haven't posted anything on it yet
Well, that's
because we gotta learn our dance. My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to say it wiggle wiggle for sure. Makes me wanna jiggle jiggle. You know, riding in my feet, really ought to see it. 6'2" when a compact, no slack. Luckily my seats go back. Gotta act for it. Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that anymore.
Yep, we're gonna do that one, and then we're gonna do the Lizzo one.
What the hell's a Lizzo?
That's the.
In my bussy, I need a man to pump me up. Feeling something. I don't know. And then our YouTube. Yeah, we got our YouTube started, but we got to start posting more on YouTube. I've already got my first guest and what we're cooking. I just haven't. We got to set it all up.
We need to find our first haunted location.
Because my first guest will be Angel. And we'll be cooking paella.
You know what we need to do? We need to go to St. Augustine. Do like a live stream.
Could do.
Yeah, but we all need to be off first. I need to have my Mondays back.
Yeah, hopefully soon.
But anywho, this has been another episode of the One Thing About Us podcast. So, thanks for listening. If you could give us some topics, that'd be nice. Also, merch ideas. If you have any merch ideas, let us know. And if you'd wear them, you'd have to buy them.
You'd have to buy them.
But
We got some ideas on the pipeline.
yeah, I got some ideas. Got some ideas.
About maybe having a drawing for a couple of T-shirts or something.
Yeah, y'all can draw. Anyone who can draw, you can submit drawings. Only if you can draw.
No, I mean like having a drawing.
Oh, I thought you meant okay.
Like I'm just gonna take somebody else's drawing.
I will.
Yeah. But no, have a drawing.
We know we call you fucks, but we love you, you
No,
fucks.
we don't call them.
I call them you fucks.
We love you, you fucks.
I apologize for anything that may have offended you today.
I don't.
They don't.
We are who we
It's
are.
sincere.
We are who we are. You listen to us. You love us.
You expect the abuse at this point.
Yeah. If you know me, my love language abuse.
My love language
That is what it
abuse.
is. Anyway, I'm Justin.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Eric.
Stay sexy.
Stay classy.
And keep laughing.